watching the Mystical Green Beanie.
Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? I am the Mystical Green Beanie. Welcome back to another episode of Injustice 2 Multiversity Mondays. Sorry I haven't had the chance to upload these guys in a while, but I'm here now, so let's get into it. And today, I wanted to talk about Supergirl. Now, Supergirl is a character who I've talked about on the channel before, but very briefly. I never really go into depth with the character outside of my review of the first volume of her New 52 run, and some of the stuff I've talked about in one of my Injustice Multiversity Monday videos. I've talked about the show here and there a little bit, and I did do that video on the Rebirth, because I was talking about how I wish the show was more like her Rebirth run, even though her Rebirth run is just synergy for the show. But regardless, I don't talk about Supergirl a lot, but the reason I don't talk about her a lot is because she's a character that gets under my skin. Not because I dislike her at all, quite the opposite. I think Supergirl is a fascinating idea. I think Kara Zor-el could potentially be one of the most interesting characters from either Marvel or DC Comics, but that's the key word here. Potentially. Because I don't think anyone's really delved into her character in any meaningful or interesting way. So, something that's always kind of irked me is how Supergirl is often portrayed as this all-American valley girl. Not to say that there's anything innately wrong with a female character having this characterization, especially if she's a teenager. But if you're gonna write a character like that, then write Stargirl, or Spoiler, or Cassie Sandsmark, or Spider-Girl, ish. Okay, maybe not that last one so much, but you get where I'm coming from, right? My main point is that there's a lot of interesting pathos and allegory built into Supergirl's origin story. Kara is a refugee from a dead planet with a dead culture. The only other surviving members of her race are her baby cousin, who's now a 35-year-old man with no emotional ties to his birth world, and terrorists. Okay, what's the best way to describe this? Imagine that you're a human being on the planet Earth. Well, okay, not that you really have to use your imagination for that, but fuck it. Anyways, imagine that you're the daughter of the President of the United States of America, and then one day, there's a natural catastrophe that rocks the entire world. Your aunt and uncle just rocketed your baby cousin into space, and your parents do the same for you. And when you wake up, you're on this strange planet, and your body's going through, like, a fifth burst of puberty, and you can shoot lasers out of your face and cause hurricanes with a sneeze. Even simple tasks like grabbing things or people is tricky because you might crush them on accident. And that's not even the half of it. Soon you're faced with the realization that your baby cousin is fully grown and can barely speak English. And he's telling you that Earth exploded like 40 years ago. He has no idea who AC/DC or Nirvana or Childish Gambino is. You bring up Christmas. He thinks you're talking about some weird torture sex fantasy. And the concept of Earth theology is so foreign to him, he doesn't even know what to make of it. And on top of that, the only other people in the entire universe who understands your pain are radical terrorists and serial killers, because those are the only other people from your planet that survived. And I didn't even mention the fact that you went from being the president's daughter to being just another nameless, pretty face in the crowd. Think about that. Think about the steps you'd have to take in order to rebuild your life. Would you even want to? Like, what would be going through your mind? These are the types of questions that I would assume people would be chomping at the bit to write. But no, they want to write about Kara missing third period science class and stuff like that. And that's kind of annoying. I think there's so much material to mine with that character that nobody's really picking up on outside of her New 52 run. And even then, her New 52 book touched on these things, but even I don't think they went as far as, they should have, or at the very least, I don't think they went as far as I would have wanted them to. Anyways, those are my thoughts on that. I just really wanted to rage for a second because Supergirl is a character who I think has so much potential, but is often approached from the least interesting angle possible. But what are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think that Supergirl, as well as the entire Super family, should not delve into this material at all because it makes them dark and gritty, and we can't have Superman or the Super family have any dark stories because, God forbid, that would happen. We'd get some stories that people aren't comfortable with. But anyways, what are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button, share, support the channel, and if you want to see more content like this, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm the Mystical Green Beanie. Thank you for watching, and as always, until next time, adios, nachos.
Cal, you need to stop!
I'm the hero Earth needs.
That's not how it looks to me.
Begin.
We should respect this planet.
You're asking to get hurt.
Go ahead, underestimate me.
Supergirl wins.
What do you want, Damien?
You to leave this planet.
Big words for a little bat.
Begin.
You're coming at me a little hot.
Aliens are no better than Atlanteans.
Clearly you are not friendly.
Begin.
Kryptonians call that a beatdown.
I smell bloody water. This won't be catch and release.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Supergirl wins.